Danyelle, an undergraduate computer science student, has been struggling with deciding whether she wants to pursue a graduate degree, and if so, in what specific field. She's been really lucky to have good professors and, importantly, has had the opportunity to have several classes with Dr. Williams. She hasn't told Dr. Williams, but Danyelle really looks up to her as a role model. After all, Dr. Williams is a successful Black woman who has made important contributions to the field of robotics. Danyelle shares with a close friend how pleased she has been with Dr. Williams' classes and her internal struggle about next directions. Her friends suggest that Danyelle reach out to Dr. Williams to connect and perhaps ask her advice. Danyelle finally works up the courage, schedules a meeting with Dr. Williams, and meets her one afternoon at the local coffee shop. To her surprise, one of Dr. Williams' strongest graduate students, Michaela, happens to also be in the coffee shop. Dr. Williams, with Danyelle's permission, invites Michaela to join them. Michaela and Danyelle hit it off right away. Michaela, also a Black woman, offers to let Danyelle shadow some of her robotics work to see if it's something she might be interested in pursuing. Michaela also offers to begin meeting with Danyelle on a weekly basis for coffee. Danyelle is elated and quickly agrees. Per Michaela's suggestion, she goes back to her apartment to begin making a pros and cons list to assist in her decision-making and a list of questions that she wants to ask Danyelle. She then sends Danyelle a text to confirm their next meeting date and adds it to her calendar. A week later, Danyelle and Michaela meet again at the coffee shop. Michaela asks Danyelle to show her the list of pros and cons that she has made. She also asks Danyelle what questions she has. Danyelle, while excited, is a bit anxious that she doesn't have the experience or understanding of the field of robotics to ask the right questions. What should Danyelle do? Option 1. Danyelle decides that it's best if she wait to get to know Michaela better before sharing any of her questions. After all, she doesn't want Danyelle to view her as incompetent or dumb. While Danyelle's feelings are certainly valid, Michaela won't be able to provide her with information and sound advice without knowing what it is that Danyelle actually needs to know. Option 2. Danyelle recognizes that Michaela was once in her shoes, and without being honest about her questions, it will be really difficult for Michaela to properly guide her. So, she decides to share with Michaela that she's a bit anxious, and Michaela quickly eases her concerns. Danyelle shares her questions with Michaela, even though they may seem a little naive. This is the better option. By sharing openly her questions and specific needs for information and guidance, Danyelle is providing Michaela the essential information on where she is needing support. This will allow Michaela the opportunity to target her advice to Danyelle's specific experiences and needs, thus resulting in a stronger and more effective peer mentoring relationship.